You into the portal, into the land of dawn we go for game number 2 between Rebellion Zion and Geek Slate. Remembering that Rebellion Zion already has 1 point above Geek, it only takes 1 more to start shattering the dreams that Geek Slate want to make for themselves in their run in MPL ID Season 11.
Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm torn here, guys. I'm torn. I gotta say, right? I'm a fan of Veloisky, but I gotta say, composition-wise, I gotta go to the side of Rebellion Zion. So let's see, right? Composition-wise, spell, nothing too fancy, but actually Vincent will offer that high and dry.
Heist also uses the Purify here. Again, same approach in the first game. He doesn't want to get stunned by this Lapu Lapu. He doesn't want to get stunned by this Kufra. So yeah, I kind of like just stick to your guns. Like you're very, very comfortable with this kind of picks, with this kind of spell.
Vincent.
So just go for it.
Yeah, Vincent comes in. He's going to be able to try and steal it away. But for the moment, you can see Jana Cutie still able to get that out. But Vincent already used his his Retribution as well. And we're going to see how his kill pressure is going to translate into this early game.
Now, Fanny here, oh boy, might be in trouble.
Suelo going to get taken really low, but Wijanarko going to be able to connect those hooks on to Beloisky. Not enough follow-up damage for the moment, as right now it's going to be a swap in terms of that situation. Wijanarko going to take low. He's going to be taken out, and first blood is going to fall into the hands of Geek Slate.
But that's a fast spawn time for Wijanarko, using that pull yourself together emblem to get more time
Reduction.
yeah,
Cooldown reduction.
more cooldown reduction on that death timer, and the Lord fight or the Turtle fight actually is going to be much more difficult than how it is back then.
Right now, Janacutie already trying to do as much as he can on the Turtle, and he is still going to be able to secure that Retribution. Vincent not going to be able to pop it just yet, as Wijanarko's hooks will land. Suelo opening up his real-world manipulation as a boy as well with the Feather Airstrike, but both of them weren't in range of one another, and instead, Janacutie is the one to fall.
Oh, yikes. A tough situation here. Rebellion Zion, I like their early game, but it doesn't translate here. They lost a neutral objective. Geek Slate, what a response, right? I mean, look at the heroes. It's not really early if you compare to Fanny, Yi, Franco, but it seems like they are able to weather the storm. Now, is it gonna hurt them later on? I think so. So now Geek Slate needs to be more proactive with this. I feel like with this pressure that they have.
Yeah, it's definitely the problem for Fanicom. Just like Arsenal, they will eventually fall off in the later stage of the league. Connie.
Wow. Slid right that in, right?
Oh,
Okay.
oh my goodness, doesn't get it there.
Yeah, he goes in for the suppress though onto Jadera, as Suelo is going to be able to back it up with the real-world manipulation, and Jadera goes down. Vincent goes in, takes Beloisky down as well, and that's a 2-for-0 trade for Rebellion Zion.
I like the approach from Wijanarko there. Oh, I missed my hook. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna Bloody Hand and Flicker, and still gets to kill either way. Beloisky, and oh, there's gonna be a pause coming in. I think. Is it from?
Yeah,
Slate?
later. We'll figure out later
Oh, okay.
on. But you know what? That's what I expect from the side of Rebellion Zion with their comp to set more fight, especially in the gold lane, if not the EXP, which we have not seen before that fight, before that setup. So that is also why I feel like they are not exploiting their early game potential to its utmost peak.
It's a little difficult though, right? Because the mid lane has the Farsa, and the thing about the Farsa is even though that she hasn't had her integral items built in yet, the fact that she has so much mobility with the Wings by Wings to be able to help in those side lanes kind of draws out that potential for the kill pressure from Rebellion Zion away. So easier said than done. I understand the point. We do see that they have the Fanny as well as the Franco built into their comp, which means they should have a lot of kill pressure and pick-off potential. But that's it. It's not as easy so far because of how easy Geek Fam are able to rotate around the map.
But you know what's easy though? Suelo with this Yif, there's not much threat, you know, for this Yif compared to the early game when you have Yuzhong and Kadira basically coming at you from all directions. But right now, there's not much threat, you know? It's almost completely pure front to back. Not really for Forza. But again, Farsa is, you know, you don't want to trade your damage with a Yeet, you know. You want to direct your damage to the opposing gold laner instead of the mid laner, but maybe that's an option too.
Maybe that's the option. So, yeah, I do see your point, both of you. I mean, I do see your point, Geek Fam. Geek Slate can move fast, can rotate fast. So, let's see. I mean, they have the Kufra that can also stop, right? The cables from Fanny. So, let's see what can they do. Oh, it seems like now, Land of Dawn we go.
Thank you for the game, and Jana Cutie.
Janaco gets once again the Iron Hook on to Jana Cutie. Hai's going to be able to follow up that damage, but look at this. Has to be careful here. Hai's going to get caught out here. The Feather Airstrike is going to be able to deal out the damage. Visit comes into the backline though, but look at that. That is the beauty of the Moskov. Going to be able to distract the Fanny, deal the damage, and actually push him away with a skill too.
1-to-1 trade there, but it's a jungler for a roamer. It's definitely not good for the side of Geek Slate. They need to figure out a way to make trades without them losing much on the other hand.
Wow, also note that Heptacy is already built, so combined with that high and dry, Vincent's Cutthroat especially can and will deal a lot of damage, especially on towards Kadera. And boy, Kadera might need to build the Wind of Nature fast.
Here we go. Oh, Jana Cutie still going to be able to secure the turtle. Vincent, once again, not been able to steal any of these things out and under the Geek Slate's nose. But Suelo here going to get cancelled here. He has to get away with how much damage he's receiving. Not going to be able to get the kill. Jana Cutie now in trouble with the way that Cars has been going aggressively onto him. Jana Cutie taken out, and that is a 1-for-1 trade. But the turtle is going to fall into the hands of Geek Slate. The question is, what has been happening with Vincent, right? He hasn't been able to land any of his retributions.
Well, I think there's just too much. Oh, Vincent. I'll be getting someone here.
Yeah, it's gonna get taken out. Easy kill for Vincent once again. It's funny we mentioned him and he gets a 301 KDA suddenly.
Oh, it's outside.
Suppression hits, lands, and Beloyski is in trouble. He gets taken off the board here. Suelo needs to be careful of the damage coming in from the Feather Airstrike from a boy. But that is once again another pickup on the board. But this time, Rebellion Zion has their eyes on the prize, especially with Vincent here going in for the kill on the turret in the bottom side.
Definitely, you don't really have to. You don't really have a choice to go into the team fight. It's just way too far there. Vincent just capitalizing on that with an arco.
Man, once again, the Iron Hook lands onto Jana Cutie. Suelo going to be able to follow that up with the damage coming in from the real world manipulation. A boy still able to get out with the wings by wings, and Vincent fails to get that kill for themselves. Geek Slate though, with one member down, Rebellion Zion has a little bit of an edge.
Ooh, that would have been a perfect play by Beloyski if he actually landed the flicker bouncing ball combo, but the in-game equipment, Gotti.
Oh, looking at the equipment here, Moskov already collected his corrosion, so he is definitely on his way towards his next item. Perhaps I might say he can go for the Wind of Nature. Why, again, just to protect himself from Vincent, rather, and take a look to Dominance Ice, understanding very well Kadera can deal a lot of damage, and his attack speed needs to be nullified. Let's see here. Item-wise, again, Vincent collected another penetration item in that Malefic Roar. So, again, on towards a boy, still not enough, but perhaps next time here with the Cutthroat can be more than enough.
Did you notice something earlier in the itemization?
What?
All of the Rebellions, I mean the Geek Slate members, all of them built warrior boots, even the Farsa, even Moskov, except Kufra there, but
oh, beautiful save coming in from Beloyski to save Heis there in the back line. Back going to be forced to retreat. Beloyski goes down with the Feather Airstrike coming in, but a boy is still going to be able to get out, and that is a huge outplay by Geek Slate. Vincent is going to be caught low, taken out. Jana Cutie secures the kill.
Vincent needs to figure out a way to actually play this safely, man, because look at the composition from Geek Slate here. A lot of punish. Beloyski with the bouncing ball, Jana Cutie, a lot of CC, Chadera, basically the knockback into the wall. Very lethal, and comboed with Apoi's Feathered Airstrike and stun. once you get caught, there's just no way to go out. This is very, very concerning from Vincent, especially when he brings out the high-end dry, which makes him much more vulnerable.
Yeah, I think now they need to go in the backs of Aboy. Aboy needs to carry this mid game. Beloy though.
Oh, they're gonna commit? Okay, they're not. Okay, the Feather
Okay.
Airstrike was opened up. Deals a little bit of damage onto Cars, but GEEK SLATE, they don't want to overcommit and they start to go back.
Back to my point, right? Rebellion Zion, well, GEEK SLATE, they need to, Aboy needs to carry this mid game. Why? Feather Airstrike popped in. Again, just give more time for Moskov to have his 3-item power spike. Beloyski!
Beloyski goes in and actually gets it on two. Sway low. So they're going to be taken out first. Cars are next on the chopping block. And you can see Vincent, they're all falling down like flies. Beloyski gets taken out, but that's for the price of 3 members. And GEEK SLATE, once again, will be able to win that team fight.
Oh, what's the
Ouija
instruction?
Narco. The hooks are going to land, but look at this. The follow-up as Ouija Narco is going to be taken out. Unfortunate for Rebellion Zion and GEEK SLATE. They are going to get this Lord uncontested.
Getting punished by landing your own hook is pretty ironic there. But what I want to highlight from the earlier fight is Vincent. Look at where Vincent is. The only thing that he can do is just cutthroat, just the first kill, and try to get away, which he cannot do at the end of the day. But that's the weakness of Vanicom in this kind of competition against GEEK. Once you go in, it's really, really hard for him to actually find a way to be able to survive.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of deniers,
Beloy?
but Geek Fam there moving on towards Vincent. Okay, he survived, right? Okay, now, Rebellion Zion with almost the 3,000 gold lead that they had 2 minutes earlier. It seems like Geek SLATE has responded.
Oh no, Janaka goes in for the suppress on to the Barca, and he's gonna be taken out. Not just yet, still able to get out with his byways, but Beloyski is the one to get down. So the airstrike opened up, Janaka gets taken down. Vincent looks in for a kill, but he can't find a target. Once again, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be starting to pay off for Vincent.
Vincent right there, he wants to go for a boy, but unfortunately, this time he's cut for it. And yeah, wrong target, cutting the wrong throat there.
Cutting the wrong throat, and I think it was an automatic on towards the lowest HP, and that is why Beloyski gets taken down. Now, item check. Now it seems like Corrosion Golden Staff DHS is going to be next for Moskov. Again, GEEK SLATE, this is going to be the playground for Moskov. Let's wait and see. Rebellion Zion, can they bounce back?
Trying to see top like Vera and a boy. He's spreading the tower here. Beloyski is trying to find a room. Oh, Janarko!
Oh no! Janarko gonna get caught low, gonna get taken down. Beloyski goes in for an engage onto the members of Rebellion Zion, but he can't find it just yet. He has to force to retreat. Vincent goes in with a cutthroat as well, gonna be able to take Chidera down. And that is the perfect defense coming in from Rebellion Zion. 3-for-1 trade, and after all that, it's Rebellion Zion still staying relevant in this 11th minute.
Making the use of your smallest opportunity there. Vincent only has a small window to perfectly just executed the cutthroat and the steel cables and getting 2 kills for Rebellion Zion, as you can see in the recent replay.
Yeah, finally, right? Sure, with Janarko gets taken down, it's technically a 5v4, but take a look at Fredrin. He's bought side, so it's 4v4, and Fanny jumps in, gets the kill, and it's just 3 members suddenly from the side of GEEK SLATE that is down. So it's another reset, but of course GEEK SLATE with that Lord push manages to grab an inner turret.
I feel like GEEK SLATE, I think what they wanna do here is trying to find a way to kinda limit Vincent of his own buff, because it's very, very important for Fanny to get his own buff, right? It's very obvious, but it's really easy to cap out the blue buff before the blue buff spawns, you know? Like, you have a lot of heroes that can punish your frontliner from the opposing team. You have a boy, you have Beloyski, even though he's not really playing his best game, 0-6-6, but he's getting a few engages so far that has been quite vital to the game.
Very, very even game here. Rebellion Zion and GEEK SLATE game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Highs, though, it seems like he is ready to pop off, securing that DHS. So let's see. With this item, he is ready for a fight, and it seems like Janarko is looking for one.
Yeah, he misses the iron hook there, and it looks like GEEK SLATE, they are going to commit onto this Lord. They are perhaps looking for a bait. Hearts trying to open up vision here as Suelo goes in as well. Janarko ready. A boy gets caught here with the iron hook, and that is the moment of trigger for Rebellion Xylon. Suelo going to be able to take down a boy. Killing spree by Vincent as he goes in with the needles and the cutthroat as well. Heis being able to take down Beloyski, and Janarko goes in once again for the kill. The suppress happens. The double kill is for Heis. Jana Cutie, the only one left on GEEK SLATE to be able to defend the base. But the unfortunate fact is Rebellion Xylon failed to secure the Lord once again, and GEEK SLATE, they're gonna have a little bit more time to defend their base.
The synergy though from Janarko and the XP player Cars from Rebellion Xylon, knowing that he's stunned, he's immobilized because of the blue stun there. Ooh, Janarko being really aggressive there.
So aggressive. He might get caught here. He has to be careful, right? Chidera and Beloyski are already up, already online, and looking at that, they instantly go back. They need to be careful. They need to reset, and they need to redo exactly what they did there in that previous team fight.
I mean, a very excellent display of pressure. Opening the fights and also executing the members of GEEK SLATE, right? You're right, a good synergy from Karzan as well as Janarko. Stun just a small second, but immediately with the hook slant on towards a boy. That was the opening fight. But unfortunately for the side of Rebellion Xylon, GEEK SLATE were just in time, which is on time to secure that Lord. So technically the Lord is futile from side of GEEK SLATE, but it is just another reset.
Right now, Janarko and Vincent has the most burden on his back. Vincent needs to... Oh! Beloyski might get something here.
Oh no! Vincent's gonna get caught! But there's like opened up, and look at the shutdown happening, and it is going to be GEEK SLATE coming onto Rebellion Xylon. But look at this, Heis already have free hitting in the back line. They're gonna be able to get 2 members off the board. Traded for 2 though, but that's a double kill. Once again, fed onto Heis, sitting at a 708 KDA. Not exactly the person that you want to feed up until this particular moment.
Oh, that's not a good look for GEEK SLATE. They knew that they get Fanny right away, but the fact that the Fanny doesn't get to do anything, right? And they still kind of the trade is still equal, you know? So it really is not a good look for GEEK SLATE. They can't really capitalize on the fact that Fanny is already taken out and still kind of, you know, no follow-up, no big follow-up from them, which is kind of surprising, you know?
Yeah, let's take a look at the items here, right? I mean, Pharsa with the glaive, right? Why glaive and not genius? It's because a lot of Athena shields were built. It's already built from side of Rebellion Xylon. With Athena, with defense, magic defense built, you need penetration. If, let's say, the story was no Athena was built, of course he would opt for that genius wand. And with the Divine Glaive, it adds more penetration. If you have more magic defense, the magic power will increase.
Right now, Vincent is trying to look for a window to split push, but the thing is, Beloyski read that pretty well, and he knows that somehow... Oh, this is very, very low, very fast load.
They're gonna take it. Vincent finally getting him, and Suppress is going to collapse. Jana Cutie is gonna be taken out of the Immortal, but he's still able to get away for now. Cars goes into the backline, tries to deal some damage onto a boy, but for the moment, a boy is still able to go out, especially with the backup from Matt. But actually, it's still gonna be a boy taken out instead. Cars doing so much for his team, being able to deal out the damage onto Matt now after the kill onto a boy, and the cutthroat from Vincent is going to drive Matt back. Chidera trying to do all he can to save the base as Beloyski goes in for an engage, but he can't find anything just yet. The damage onto Janarko is real. The Immortal gets popped, but unfortunately Beloyski goes down. The cutthroat from Vincent once again deals the damage. The Iron Hook doesn't land. Chidera still able to clear the minion waves, and this is Suelo opening up to real-world manipulation to zone him away. But up until this point, the suppress coming in, Matt goes down. Chidera once again still the last one on the board, but he's gonna get taken out finally. And GG, well played to GEEK SLATE. It is a 2-0 clean sweep for the Blue Bulls.
Tier A?
What is going on? Rebellion Xylon with the surprise. Wow, I know I like Rebellion Xylon's draft, but 2-0 against GEEK SLATE, a mature, a peak GEEK SLATE? What?
A lot of
That's
surprises
crazy.
today, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Rebellion Zion stepping up, a Bigatron as well in our earlier match, but well
That was a
done,
surprise, right?
Rebellion Zion.
Big up your bestie.
Yeah, I think
Respect,
you're right.
respect.
Yeah. For the
There you
second
go.
pitch,
Oh,
for the second shift, a lot of surprises. Bigatron
Both of them
one.
were surprises.
Rebellion Zion one.
I don't think I can handle more
Wow.
surprises though, Gani. My heart's weak. But look at the passion
I don't know.
Cars.
when
coming
you-
from Rebellion Zion.
This guy is ready for MPL, right? Cars. Finally, bro, where you been?
Man, I don't know, man. Like, these games, it's not really a convincing showing for Rebellion Zion, right?
Oh.
And it ended up Rebellion winning as Cars with a parent buff there. His dad is here.
Oh, that's so cute.